Hello everybody, I'm Ramsis, and welcome back to another edition of Ramsis Retro Longplays. We are deep into it now. We've just found the Indians, the India Indians, not the Sioux Indians, but the India Indians. And they are right next door, and they're going to be annoying if we don't deal with them. They've already been at war with everybody, and then they made peace with everybody. But now we're at war with them, and we have an elephant right on their doorsteps here ready to trample their city apart. So this is one of the new units, the elephant in this game, and I think it's a very cool unit. It's sort of that in-between between the, the knight and the chariot. It's kind of like a cool in-between that. And the reason they added this is because they wanted to add more units, but it's also very important to a lot of civilizations who did use elephants. Like Hannibal used elephants, and there was other countries, I can't remember all of them, but a lot of countries did use elephants to go to war with other cities, and these giant elephants, they were called war elephants, just sort of carried all these troops on it and made a whole mess of things. Elephants are very dangerous. They're huge creatures and powerful, especially when you add a lot of stuff to them. So yes, elephants were a cool addition to this game, and we'll see if that's enough to hopefully get the unit that is within Delhi. And this is going to be our first battle here. You'll see how the new battle system works once we do it. Alright, that's what we have in store here. We're going to try to get India out of the picture, and then we can focus more on the rest of the competition. So, before we do that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you'd like to see I have something to say. Hopefully you guys will here on Ramsis Retro Longplays as we look back at Sid Meier's Civilization 2, the OG vanilla version. That's right, the original one, not any of the remakes or new ones or anything like that. The original that was found on Windows 95. And check us out on our main channel, please. Vestige Retro Reviews, where retro's alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. If you like retro, boy, have I got the place for you. 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Vestige Retro Reviews. Me and Vestige do a fun little channel there. This is a spin-off of that. Check us out. You won't be sorry you did. Let's get back to the gameplay. It is time to go stomp Delhi. Here we go. Alright, so what do? So you have to, whoops, you push C to center yourself there. And then you gotta push number 1, because that is the direction we're facing. Let's see what happens here. So very good. Now, we're going to take the city, but you see it's number 1. So that means the city is going to be destroyed. So this settler here is going to connect to that road, and I'm going to rebuild Delhi pretty much is what's going to happen here. So we're going to take down Delhi, but they're going to lose their capital. So that's okay. This is a good thing, actually. But unfortunately, we're not going to get the city. Because remember the rule in Civilization, if you've seen my Civilization 1, it has to be a city with a population over 1 to get the city. Because every time you enter a city, you kill people who fight you back. So the whole idea is you're losing another number because all those people who resisted you are being killed off as you take over the city. So it's going to go from 1 to destroyed. So unfortunately, we're going to lose the city, but it is their capital, so this is a good thing. So let's take the city. There we go. Americans captured Delhi, 51 gold pieces. And now we can get... I'm going to go for horseback riding because it's the one I don't want, like I said. And it'll be good just to get it out of the way. So there it is. And it just gives you a horseman, which I never use. But there you go, horseback riding, some cowboys riding on horses. There you go. So like I said, the city is gone, but now we're gonna go for the other city. We saw as we had an embassy that they have 2 cities. So let's try to get the other one now, and then either it's gonna eliminate them or we'll get another city out of this. So there you go. So India wants to talk to us now, and I will talk. We have no reason not to. Beware, most untrustworthy Americans. I speak for he who makes mortals tremble, Emperor Mahatma Gandhi of the Indian. We know you have knowledge of pottery. Give us the secret at once, or face consequences. Consequences. I'm gonna say cowards will fight to the end. Alright, so there we go. Like I said, I am not worried about them, so we're even gonna destroy this warrior here. But that's how battles work now. You saw that little life bar there. Everyone has a life bar. You start with green, you go to yellow, and then red, and then when the red is depleted, the unit is defeated. That's how it works. And usually, not always, again, this is carried over, usually stronger units will win, but they have that random factor just to make things interesting, where, yes, even weaker units can beat stronger units. And to heal your energy, see how it's not fully green anymore because we've had 2 fights? You push S, which is the sentry button, he will rest, and then he'll gain back his energy. And he'll become active again once his energy is restored. So there are some new elements to this game. And this stuff would be carried over, but it'll be tweaked so many times. It's not going to be like this anymore. It's going to be number systems, and it's going to be units can't beat others, and it's going to be all siege. They're going to change everything. So this is as basic as it gets. And I liked it. Like I said, I loved Civilization 2. I liked what they did here, but it's going to change a lot. So we're going to push S to sentry it. And here comes Archer and Warrior. Now they're both standing on the same spot, which is great, so we can go after both of them at the same time. Yeah. Alright, so unfortunately we lost, but that's because the defense was too much to handle, so there you go. So we're gonna build here, and now we have an Archer. Great. So we're gonna build another elephant now. And we're gonna send out the Archer to get ready. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so now we did enough where we get another upgrade to our throne room. So I think we're going to build the floor. See that brown floor here? Or like the orangish, tannish floor? Let's build that. And we get bear skins. There you go. So now we have a chair and rugs. Isn't that nice? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's move our settler out of the way. We don't need him getting harmed. Alright, we got literacy. So that gives the great library. Very important. Now let's go for the wheel. Remember how I said I want the chariot? The wheel is chariot, yes. Alright, so let's move you up. Nope, let him rest. Alright, so they have an elephant also, so we're gonna wait right here. Alright. Alright. Alright, but we beat it, and our unit became a veteran. Because if you win a battle, you have like a 50% chance that it'll become veteran, which means stronger. So yes, that is a good thing. We're the happiest over India, at least. But now we need more units. Oh, so Russia and India now is at war again. There you go. So we need more units, though. Let's build a road here. Alright, we have our elephant. I'm gonna put some more defense in the city here because we need it. Put another phalanx down. Let's send the elephant in. Alright, let's wait right here. And we'll mine that hill there. Alright, we got the wheel. Excellent. So I like how they show that little, I forgot what they call those things. Yeah, where you carry the people around the city. Scrimshaw, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so that's the wheel, that picture they use here. But you get chariots, it's a very good unit to have, and we're probably going to build that now. So now I'm going to show you what else you can do here. So if you click on, like, say, oh, I want catapults, which is what I do. I want catapults. I can't remember how you get catapults. Well, what do? You click on goal, and then you say units. I want a catapult. How do I get a catapult? So then you go all the way down, and then there's the catapult. Well, you need mathematics. Oh, well, what leads to mathematics? You click OK. Then you should research masonry. So they will tell you what to get, and which is great. They didn't have this in the first one. They had a whole Civilipedia, which was very confusing to look at. It told you every single thing in the game. This is what you wanted. Like, how do I get this? Thank you. Now I'll research masonry. There you go. It's as simple as that. See? Alright, so let's move the elephant down. Alright, so they connected the road for us. This is great. Okay. And there's Bombay. So yes, let's wait here. Okay, so now this is also something I wanted to show you. So we got a World Wonder, and you saw how the council members are all video. Well, all the World Wonders are video too, and it's really cool what they did in this game, because in the first one they just showed you building it in the city. I was like, oh, whatever, that's cool, but it's not. This, they really went all out. They made videos for every single, and that's every single wonder in this game. They made a separate video related to it. So here's the one for the Colossus, and you only get to see these videos if you get it. If the computer gets these wonders, you do not get the video. It's only when you get the wonder. So we got the Colossus, so we zoom to the city and click OK, and here we go. So they're showing a picture of the Colossus. Isn't that cool? There's the head right there. That's going to be put on. Got the triremes around it. The Colossus, and then it'll tell you exactly what it does at the end of the video. City produces 1 extra trade hour in every space that is already producing one. So there you go. Now we have our Colossus, and if I go to view, watch. There it is. See in the ocean there? It's a weird, the view you're not going to use that much because it looks very strange. They were trying to be like a little advanced graphic-y, but things don't look right. You know, it looks very strange. Like the Colossus looks kind of dopey there, but it is cool. That's what they have in this version. Instead of showing you the city, They just sort of have a representation there. But you're not going to use the view much. You're going to just rely on what did you get. Alright, so we need units, so I am going to have to build a barracks, because the barracks will give us veteran units, and then we're going to build some military units, yes. Alright, so we have to go out to Bombay eventually, but I think we're going to wait here for now. Actually, we'll move down here. Let's go for it. I think we can get it. Nope, we didn't get it. Oh, well. But because of that, we got an advancement here, so let's build another layer to our throne room. Here we go. Alright. Population of Americans is now 400,000. Very good. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, and we got another. So let's build the floor. Now we got a nice brown floor. There we go. Alright, so Vesper City has that. I want chariots. Where is it? Oh, we're still researching that. Alright, so then build the barracks also. Oh, city is upset. Alright, let's see why. Because when you reach certain populations, that's why. So we're going to have to turn off the food and the 2 trade, unfortunately. This is how it goes. Yeah, we'll talk to the High Council again. Let's see what military says.
Give me more soldiers, noble leader, that they may sheathe their swords in the beating hearts of our enemies!
I disagree, Your Excellency.
So he wants more units, and I agree. We do need more units, because that's how we're going to take Bombay, so we got to build more units.
Excellency, look at me. Can I study and learn alone on the cold stone streets? Build places of learning, that we may reap the rewards of wondrous new technologies.
Alright, we've fallen behind first place, so that's because we haven't picked more advancements. We picked lower ones, so we'll catch up again, but now we are behind, yes.
The Empire runs well, Excellency, though additional taxes would hurt no one.
So we're making money, just we can make more money is what he's saying. But at least we're making money, so that's good.
My lord, other lands possess knowledge most useful. Let us trade technologies now and destroy them later.
Alright, he's laughing. And she wants to trade this technology with India. India's the only one we know, so she means India, but I don't think we're going to do that.
Wise men say.
And he wants to raise the luxury, there's no point. Okay, so that's where we stand. Alright, order restored. Let's keep going. Alright, so we got our barracks, and we got masonry. Very good. Alright, so what do we want next? I think... Alright, so construction gives you the aqueduct custody, and that's pretty good. Yeah, I think we will do construction. That is a good suggestion. Okay, so the reason we can't build chariots is because elephant is better. Yeah, that's something I should mention. Because you're probably all wondering, oh, didn't you get the wheel? Yes, I got the wheel. But elephants are the replacements. So in this game, they have obsolescence, meaning things go obsolete. And I don't think obsolescence is a word, but things go obsolete in this game. And when that does, you can no longer build it. And that was the same in Civilization 1, so that's carried over. But there's so many more units that things get obsolete quicker. So we didn't get to build chariots because we got polytheism right away from India. And that meant that out the chariots right away. So the chariots are 3-1-2, but the elephants are 4-1-2. So there's no point in having a chariot because it's just a weaker version of the elephant. So that's why we don't have chariots anymore. But we are going to build elephants. And I think we're just going to stomp India pretty much with elephants. Yeah. Ah, here comes their elephants. I'm going to say yes. Let's see what he says. No. Alright, so he's going to war with us and that's that. Okay. So here we go. Alright, because it's a veteran, it was able to hold it off, but I do need more defense in Ramsis City. But this is why I wanted to get rid of India in the first place, because I knew they're too close. They're going to be a problem, and that's exactly what it's becoming now, you know? Alright, so we got the Hanging Gardens. Let's see what this video is. Like I said, every time you build a wonder, you get a cool video, so here we go. There it is. That's what it used to look like. That's the picture of the hanging guns. 3 extra happy people in the city and 1 extra happy person. So it's a very good one to have. It goes obsolete fast, and as you can see, we already have a We Love the King. You get the celebratory music behind it. But yes, it's a very good wonder to get, but it goes obsolete very fast. And wonders do go obsolete in this game, yes. So enjoy them while they last. There we go. Look at that. We have 3 happies. Alright, so we need barracks in the city. That's what we're going to build. Alright, we got another throne one because we got another wonder. So we can do anything here. I think I'll put up that gray thing in the back. Let's see what that does. There you go. So now we have a... I guess that's a bear hanging on the wall. I really don't know what that thing is. I'll say it's a bear. Alright, so the Egypts are now going for the pyramids. Build some elephants. There's another elephant. So what are our choices? Really, elephant is the only choice we have. I wish I had catapult, but I don't. So it's really elephant right now. But we can also build archer because archer has better defense. So I think I'll send an archer along with it, yes. So let's go to Ramses City and help it defend from any more attacks. We can wait here. Alright, and we will... Let's see. I think we'll go to where Bombay was, but not yet. Let's build another mine there. M. Alright, that's all we have so far. There's our barracks. We got the construction. So look at that. Isn't that a cool picture? That's what construction looks like, yes. So that gives you the aqueduct and coliseum. Aqueduct's important. You can't get above 8 population if you don't have an aqueduct. Coliseum will make unhappy people content. But it's only limited to 3. After 3, then you get unhappy people. So it's a short fix for when people start to get unhappy in your city. And you can also build fortresses now, which are kind of like little bases you could put in places so you can sort of have an attack from this square. I never use them, but the pros are very good with these fortresses. I never use them, but they are very good if you want to really set up a whole battlefield there of fortresses. It can come in very handy. Alright, mathematics is what I want. That's going to give me the catapult, so yes, that is what I want. Alright, we're going to build another elephant. Start sending them in. There's our archer. And now in this city, I think I want to build another wonder. I think we'll do Marco Polo's as embassy. Alright, we're up to 500 now. We'll start moving down here. Nope, we don't need to attack yet. Wait. There we go. Let's see, push F1 to see how we're doing. Alright, our elephants are coming along. And I think we will take care of this. We don't need it right now. We have time to heal, so S, and wait. Alright, Egyptians are going for Great Library. Alright, we're here. And there's our other elephant. Excellent. I think we have to stop them here and go for something also. I think we're going to go for Great Library because that is a very good one to get. We don't want them stealing technologies. Remember, Great Library gives you a technology that any other 2 civilizations have. So if you're running behind and you build the Great Library, if 2 civilizations in the world have it, you automatically get it because the library has that knowledge from the other civilizations. So you gotta try to keep it away from the other civilizations. It's a very powerful tool to get. Alright. Oh, okay. Let's move down. And put you on the elephant, and you can go... There we go. Okay, we are ready to attack, and here's another elephant. We're just going to send in all these elephants. And I think we will build a marketplace here so we can get some more money. Let's send in the other elephant. Alright, they went for that. Okay. I have another elephant coming in, though. Wait. Very good. And never mind, we got it. Alright, so yeah, we lost an elephant, but we got a city. Now, they might have another city, so it's not over yet, but at least we got another one of their cities, and we actually get to capture it this time, and we got 130 gold for it, so that's great. So let's build a phalanx, not a warrior. Oh, that's it. Alright, so they only had those 2 cities, sadly, and that's it. India's gone. So that removes some competition, and we actually got a city out of it, and we got a very well-developed plot of land where Delhi was, and we're going to put a city there right now also, so that way we can just sort of use the already developed land. So we're going to have a nice little kingdom now by destroying India and its 2 cities, and we got a lot of money out of it. So yeah, that was a worthwhile investment. So let's move the archer into the city. And you get the sad music. Yeah, that sad music. Yep, whenever you destroy a civilization, you get the sad music. And unfortunately, the catapult came too late, but hey, always use it later. Alright. So they're saying Republic to lead to banking. Engineering leads to what? Let's see. King Richard could say that's a very good wonder to get also, by the way. Feudalism leads to better defense. That's good to get also. Well, I mean, everything's good early in the game. Like, what does mysticism do? It gives it the Oracle. That's good, too. It's 1 content citizen to every city that has a temple. That's very powerful also. I think we'll just go with... Oh boy, I mean, like I said, everything's good. Let's go with the mysticism. Get some happy people around here. Alright, so you're gonna guard Bombay, and you're gonna start exploring here. And you're gonna go to where we're gonna put our new city here. Let's build a road, and you keep exploring. Alright, so I'm not gonna do what I did in Civilization, where I renamed everything, but you know, we can still like sort of give it fun names if we want to do that. For now, you know, we have Retro Ramsis. You know, right now I'm not gonna go crazy with the names. That was a lot of effort in the Civilization. Watch my Civilization if you want to see all the creative names I could do. You know, I think we're not gonna really go crazy with that here. So, but I'll rename it this time. We'll call it what is it, like Retro City or something, right? There we go. Golden Age of Philosophy. So Egypt is ahead right now. So they just got philosophy. So yeah, that's why we have to get that great library. We have to keep it away from them. Alright, so Russia is here, and they still have chariots. Alright, so Russia is somewhere on the continent. And yes, we will talk to them. Greetings from the most exalted Catherine the Great, Empress of the Russians. So there's Catherine's picture. Like I said, every civilization has a male and female leader, no matter what. Whether in their history they had one or not, every single civilization has one. And for the Russians, the female is Catherine the Great. So there you go, there's her picture. Catherine the Great, our mighty empress, sees your civilization as a minor province of our great Russian Empire. Perhaps you will suffer your continued independence in exchange for 50 gold. Never, we do not bow before tyranny or pay the 50. I'm gonna say never. Yep, so they went to war. I'm alright with that. There we go, so they just wasted a unit there. Okay. So now we're at war with Russia, and so you can see how the computer acts in this game. But we are more advanced than the Russians, that's for sure. We're #1 now. And we're going to rebuild the city over there. Zulus are going for the Great Wall, okay. So we'll call this Delhi 2. Because we're just putting it right where Delhi was. I know it was like, why don't you call it New Delhi? Because that's 2 on the nose. Ramses doesn't do that. We're calling it Delhi 2, the return of the Delhi. There you go. Okay. Let's keep exploring. So now we know the Russians are below us because they came from below. And yeah, we're just going to keep going. So we're going to start building some temples now because once we get that advance, it's going to help us. Alright, so now we got another upgrade here. So what do we need in our throne room here? Let's see. Well, we need these border things, those green walls. There we go. Now we got a nice attachment. Look at that. So that now we have a throne room, right? It's a cheap one. Hey, it's a throne room. Alright, so now we got our mysticism. That's going to help our temples. That gives you 1 content person for every temple you have. Plus the effects of the temple itself. So it's a good thing. Okay, what it says, add 1 content citizen to every city that already has a temple. So it's a nice advancement. And it's an interesting picture here. I mean, I guess that sort of describes mysticism. I don't know. It's just a random picture there. But you tell me what's being interpreted in this picture, folks. I'll leave it to you guys. Okay, so that's how they got philosophy. Now, what does philosophy give you here? Let's see. Free civilization advance for the first. Alright, so it's worthless right now. They already got it, so we're not going to go there. I think we'll go... What does iron lead to? Bridge is going... Yeah, I think we'll go iron. Get that. Alright, we're up to 600,000. Let's keep exploring. Because now we gotta find where the Russians are. Up there, okay. Oh, alright, we got a little too close. Yes, alright, but now we know where they are, and let's get him. There we go. Alright, so we're definitely at war here, folks. That's putting it lightly. So we took down 2 of theirs, they got 1 of ours. I'll take that trade-off anytime. Alright, so they're good about to get the pyramids. I'm not too worried about pyramids. Are nice to have, but we're not going to get it, so that's that. So we're not going to get the pyramids. And I guess it's ironic that Egypt gets it, or fitting. It's not even ironic because it's theirs. So I guess it's fitting that Egypt gets it. Let them have it. I like to get the pyramids, but I'm glad with the ones I got. So yeah, that's it. We don't get the pyramids. Goodbye. Alright, so what's being built here? A temple. I think we're going to have to change that. We're going to need some more offense. We want the city walls, or we want the barracks? I guess that's the question. Or do we want a catapult? I want a catapult. So now there's going to be a penalty. So this game, they spell it out. I think there was a penalty in the last one. They didn't really spell it out. This one, they're spelling it out. If you switch from a building to a unit, you suffer a penalty. That's so you can't really abuse the system. You can't say, oh, well, I built all this stuff in a building and now I'm just going to use those same resources. Nope, you are not allowed to do that in this game. You have to keep it to the same type of building. Alright, so you can't just switch everything. 50% productivity, but I will say yes because we do need the catapult. So there you go. Took the penalty. Alright, so let's century with them. Alright, so Thebes builds the pyramids. And again, you're not going to see the movie because if another civilization builds it, you don't get the movie. So no no movie for the pyramids. Sorry, folks. Our Egyptians are now going for the Great Wall. Alright, so we're going to century. Alright, we got our marketplace. That's going to bring in some money. Alright, I don't see anything worth building here, but I do want another catapult. Let's get the catapult. Alright, so Delhi 2 has phalanx and an elephant now. That's very good. They really need a barracks, but it's expensive. I don't really want to invest in that right now. They're saying settler. I'm saying not yet. I think we have to get another elephant. Can we move? Yes. So you sometimes have to micromanage. Like, it had it here on the food square. That's great. But right now, I want production. So all those shields, now look at it, 8 turns. It's important. I want production. That's what I have the mind for. So sometimes you got to move things around. But if you're already making 3 food and you don't need to focus on that, yeah, move it around. Don't be afraid to move things around. Alright, so fortify this guy. Alright, so we got the iron working. That gives you a legion. It's a good unit. I don't really use it much, but it's a good in-between. The legion replaced the... What was it? The swordsman from... or a legion. Yeah, there was a different legion and swordsman in the original game. This sort of replaces it now. It's like this weird brown armor-wearing... what is that? Roman warrior there. That's the legion, yeah. So that replaces it. And it's not a bad unit. Let me show you. 4 attacks to defense. So it has a little bit of defense because it has a shield. And it's a good fighter. Alright, so bridge building I don't really need. We're not really near any rivers right now. Engineering is probably what we're going to go with. Yes, I think we will build the engineering. Oh, we got Marco Polo's embassy though. We'll take that. That's going to give me information on every single civilization in the game. And this is a very powerful one to get, so I'm happy I got it. Here we go. Marco Polo's embassy. Counts as an embassy with every other player. It's a very powerful thing to get. And I think it goes obsolete eventually, but for now, it's going to keep us very well informed. I'm very happy to have it. We need more defense in this city, though, so we got to build another phalanx. And I think we're going to leave it there. I think that's a good place to leave. So we destroyed India. We met with Russia. Russia right away said, give us money or we're going to destroy you. I was like, no, they're going to destroy us. So we're all right because we're ahead of them in technology and money, but they're still going to be very persistent because the Russians are not going to just lay down and go away quickly. They're right below us. They're going to just keep sending units. So we have to be ready for that counterattack. And that's fine. That's going to be more stuff to take. Because in Civilization, if you sit around too much, the game's going to end. You got to really, when it's time to explore, start exploring. When it's time to expand, start expanding. So I think we're doing well here. Not as well as we could be because India was so close, it sort of threw off my plans. I was going to go a little further down, build some more cities, but now India got in the way, so now I have 2 cities there, but we had to go to war, and that meant I couldn't build everything I wanted to, so the plan changed a little bit. We're going to get back onto target here, but it's going to take some time, but that'll be something for a future episode. Don't forget, keep watching, subscribe if you like what you see, comment as well, like, hit the comment, like, subscribe buttons. We like to see you here. It's going to be a fun long play here as we play through Sid Meier's Civilization 2, the OG original vanilla version, that's right. And don't forget I'm playing this on an XP so that you get to hear the music and you get the original feel. You can't get this on the regular, you can only get the gold edition working with the music and the movies working properly. The gold edition works great on the new Windows. It's the OG version that has a little trouble running because it's an older game and not as powerful. So there you go. This is the version I wanted to show you guys, and hopefully you're appreciating it as much as I am. I'm glad I got to play this for you. And don't forget to check out our main channel, Vestige Retro Reviews, where Retro's alive and well, not going anywhere anytime soon. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm very happy with how things are coming along, and any suggestions or feedback, always welcome. Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, and see you next time as we deal with Russia. That's our new problem now. We took care of India, now we got a Russia problem. Well, that's how it goes in Civilization. One civilization gone, another takes its place to bother you, and that's exactly what we're dealing with. See you all next time. We'll see how I get out of this mess, right, folks? See you then. Bye, everybody.